So stay by my side. I know that we're young, baby, you are the one. Baby, you are the one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, She's French, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, my name is Jenna. I'm a French girl based out of California, and I make videos about curating your life French girl style. If you're not yet subscribed, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram is @shesfrench, so just like the channel. I am so excited about today's video. I have been wanting to film this for so long, and it's going to be my minimalist bedroom tour. This has been a really heavily requested video from you guys, so I'm really excited to be bringing this to you finally. It's taken a little bit of time for me to find all the pieces I wanted to add, which sounds like an oxymoron saying to add pieces to a minimalist bedroom, but you'll see it's very minimal. It's super serene, super calm. I am so happy with how everything looks. I love the feel that you get when you come into this room. And yeah, I figured it was time to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna take you around the room. I can't wait. Ta-da! I figured that we could start with a little OOTD. It's been a really long time since I filmed one. I am wearing a black turtleneck bodysuit. I then have these white jeans by the brand Goldie. This is a new brand that I found. I'd known of them but never tried any of their pieces, and I am obsessed. I love the cuts that they create. Recently I've been rethinking the pants that I have because I felt like it wasn't really complimenting my new body. I was kind of dressing for the body I used to have, not the body that I currently have. If you guys are new, I have a son. He's 1 and 3 months, so my body has definitely changed. There's some areas that I'm insecure about, and I find that these make me feel good. So I love these pants. They come with the belt. They're a really cool, very loose shape, and also they're long enough for me, which is very rare. I have very long legs, and typically pants end up like this on me, so this is super cool. I then have these white Crocs. Let me show them to you guys. These white Crocs that I love. Both Ryan and I have these. I got him a pair to match. I love to match with my husband Ryan. We just wear these around the house. I like these a lot because I always found that like my house shoes would just fall apart. These obviously are like the Croc material. I think it's like a specific material, Croc Light maybe. And they're awesome. They're easy to clean. They have like nice traction. They have like a little sole to them, and I think they're cute. When we first got them, we were kind of like, oh, these are like hospital shoes, and they definitely are. We went to the doctor yesterday. Zen's doctor has the same, but I still like them. So in terms of the room, when you come in, the first thing that you see is the mirror, and I guess this little mirror as well. The big one is from IKEA. It's a really affordable mirror. I believe it's $50. It's a really great width and height. It's not as tall as some other mirrors, but we're really happy with this one. We love how it looks, and I don't know, it's super simple. There's nothing not to like about it. This corner is where I filmed for YouTube, so I tried to think about how the light was coming into the bedroom. If you were to look through the mirror into the reflection, I wanted it to look nice behind me. This room is a little bit awkward, so this area was actually really the only one that worked with like minimal things behind in the reflection, so I'm happy with this. Moving into the area over here, I created a little makeup station. It's kind of weird having two mirrors next to each other. I promise you guys I'm not this like vain person that needs my reflection reflected everywhere. This little mirror is such a dream come true. It's the PRIMROSE vanity mirror, so the vanity mirror version of those really popular big mirrors that they make. I just think it's so beautiful. It reminds me of home. It reminds me of like an antique French mirror, which is just so cute. I figured I would chat to you guys right here so that you're not just staring at the wall. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about furniture. You'll see throughout throughout this room that there is of course furniture. There's furniture that you cannot do without, but overall I try to avoid furniture as much as I can unless it's absolutely necessary, because I find that furniture makes me pretty claustrophobic, and sometimes it's not necessary to have a piece of furniture for every function of your life. For this room, I've been going for a very airy and light feel, kind of like the cloud bed, the floating nightstands. You'll see all of that in a second. Having furniture, and specifically furniture to create a vanity area, didn't make sense for me because first off, I like to do my makeup on the floor. I didn't need a full area. I still store my makeup and like hair products and so on in the bathroom. I just bring them in here, do my makeup on the ground, and then take it away. You might be like, well, you have 2 mirrors, why do you have 2? This one's more for like outfits, and then this one you can angle and it has a better view to do your makeup. And honestly, it's just beautiful and I love it, but it does serve a purpose. So I didn't want to create a full like sit down vanity area. The idea of getting a desk, a chair, all of that just to kind of have nothing, because I still store everything away, just didn't make sense. So got the mirror and then got these 2 little boxes. So let me show you. These little boxes are from a brand called Firm Living, and this is so funny, you guys. I was really struggling because the mirror is a little bit wider than most bedside tables, for example. I was looking for just like a tiny thing that would raise it off the ground so that it's the correct eye level for when I'm sitting on the ground, and it was so hard. Then I saw this brand Firm Living, saw the boxes, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is weird, but I think they're perfect. These are super cool. They're actually a recycled paper, and I already know I'm going to butcher the actual process of this to make these. They take paper and they kind of turn it into a mush with some sort of liquid and then reset it into this shape. So in that way you can recycle a ton of paper and kind of create these boxes. They have a smaller size too, and I think these are beautiful, by the way. If you're going to have any storage out, I really recommend having a lid because it really helps with visual clutter. But also these are stunning. They were the perfect height stacked together to be eye level, but I do use one of them as storage. I think a funny thing about minimalists is that we don't really have a ton of storage because we literally don't really have anything to put in there. So I felt really comfortable not having any storage pieces in the bedroom. You'll see everything is just an open surface, just because I don't really keep anything in here. I don't have much to keep. So let me show you what I do keep in there. In here, I have our projector and a speaker. The speaker is from Target. It is beautiful. It's like a little beige orb. It's the exact color of our nightstand tables, which was really satisfying, but I actually don't like to keep it out on the tables because I really like symmetry and balance, and it would just be on one side. So I keep it in here. And then the projector is actually our TV. You guys know I had a TV in the past. It actually broke and I didn't really think it made sense to get another one. I wanted to try something different because we didn't use it that much, and also I really felt like it took up a lot of space visually on the wall. I really like bare walls, so this was the perfect solution. We can still watch everything we want to, and actually I really love the vibe of a projector. It's a different kind of experience. The only thing to note with projectors is that of course you need the room to be dark, so that's something to consider, but that hasn't been an issue for us. So yeah, they're just stored in here. We charge them before putting them away. I've made the mistake of putting them away and then they're not charged and then I get disappointed. So they're ready to go, and then when we need them, we just set them up on the bed. Here is the bed. Da, da, da. We tried to create a kind of cloud bed feel, which I really think we achieved. And you guys will have seen a video of me putting this bed together. We made some little adjustments to how they recommend the bed be set up. So we took off the legs and so on to kind of replicate the Restoration Hardware cloud bed, or the cloud bed from the brand, what is it called? Soft Frame. It's been a few months now and I'm in love with this bed. I still love the color. I just love everything about it. We got a new comforter so that it was a little bit fluffier. Our other one was just getting really worn and old and it was time to replace it. We really committed to making the bed feel like a hotel bed, which I think is so important. Good sleep is really key, and I say that like I get enough sleep. I'm still trying to make sure I sleep long enough because honestly I'm super busy. But But anyway, when I do get in the bed, it's just amazing. Choosing a cotton linen blend is a really great way to achieve that linen feel without spending the huge amount of money that goes into a full linen duvet cover. I love the texture of this. It's still like airy, you know, has that kind of crunch, and you see like the kind of texture it has like visually as well. I love this so much. I really recommend it because in the past I've always kind of avoided it. Like, I know I want this, but it's expensive. So finding the blend was the perfect way to still achieve this, get that comfort, get that feel, get that look, but just a little bit cheaper. For the pillows, you'll see there's 2 more than the last time that you saw my bed. That's because the duvet cover came with some pillows. We still had 2 of our old ones, so we just put the white pillow covers over those and then tuck them behind the European pillows, which I'm obsessed with. Still the same, but I got a different cover for them. I got this kind of velvet like ivory cover that matches the tables perfectly, which just kind of brings everything together. I told you guys that I'm very furniture adverse because I like a very airy feel, so shelves are the perfect fix for that. These are from Hay. They're called the Corpus Shelf, I believe. They are amazing. They come in a lot of different colors. They're full metal. This one is a very pretty ivory color, not quite white, which I love. It's a little bit softer. I'm just obsessed with these. I could literally go on about these all day, which is so ridiculous because they're literally just a shelf. But I think you guys can tell I'm very particular. I think very hard about the things that I'm bringing into the house and so on. I really try to buy for a lifetime. I do my best anyway. I figured I would sit down here and chat with you guys for a sec. So minimalism has a huge theme of being nomadic. That's kind of ingrained in the whole lifestyle routine, whatever you'll call it. I don't think I've talked about this on this channel before, but before moving to the US, I actually lived in England, and then when I lived in France, I moved around a lot too. And I already know that this is not the apartment where I'm going to live for the rest of my life. So I've definitely done things that work for the apartment, but at the same time, I could take everything I own and move to any house, apartment, and so on, and kind of reposition everything to make it work there. There's something very safe feeling about that, kind of being able to move very easily, not be tied down, and also just making all your belongings work and kind of extend their life to fit not just one place, but many places. Something that we try to do around the house is kind of have a theme that runs for the whole house rather than just room by room. I could take anything in this bedroom, and maybe the bed wouldn't work, but you know, take it to any room and make it work. Those paper boxes could really go anywhere. The big mirror could literally go in any room of the house. These shelves could also go anywhere. There would be great entryway shelves. They would work great in my son's bedroom. They're just so versatile, and I really love that. I love that I can mix and match around my house. I try to really think about having that theme because it really helps me when I'm shopping for the house to kind of make smart decisions about what will work and be useful. There's times where you think you've organized something and it's like perfect, and then you'll revisit it and be like, oh, I actually want to do it different. When I do things like that, I don't end up with like extra pieces. I can always take something and use it somewhere else in my house, which I really like. It's less wasteful and it feels good. So yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that, but I figured it was important to talk about. I guess what I was trying to say is just that if we ever move, it's very easy to move as a minimalist. We've done a move before that was out of state, and it wasn't easy because it was out of state, but overall in terms of like what we own and packing everything up and moving, super simple. So that's one of the big pros of minimalism. The last thing to show you guys is the closet. You guys have seen our closet many times, but let me show you a little sneak peek of how it's looking right now. Welcome to the closet. You guys have seen it before. This is Ryan's side. Super neat. I'm impressed. And then this is my side right here. Super minimal. Added a couple pieces. Oh my gosh, I need to wash my shoes. I don't know what it is about that like little front corner of Crocs. They always get dirty, but they're also very easy to clean. So I need to do that and clean these guys too. That's on my list. That's why I kept them out, because if I keep on looking at them, it's gonna bug me enough that I'm gonna clean them. By the way, these guys are amazing. I'm gonna be talking about them in a video that's coming very soon, so keep an eye out. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Then over here, Full transparency, because I'm honest with you guys, it doesn't always look like this because I also keep my filming equipment here. Keep in mind there's not much, but it's not the most sightly regardless. I keep the ring light right here and then my tripod in here. And you might be wondering what this is. This is my pregnancy pillow, and I'm not pregnant, but I still sleep with it every night. If I can recommend you anything if you're expecting or planning to, it's this pillow. This pillow has changed my life. It's the BB Hug Me pillow. This pillow is literally sent from the heavens. Like I said, I still sleep with it every night. It really helps with back pain and just getting comfortable. When you're pregnant, you literally cannot get comfortable. Everybody tells you to sleep before the baby comes, and you literally can't. This helped a lot. I love it. Like I said, I still sleep with it every night. I just keep it in here and then I grab it right before bed and then go snuggle with it. It's so good that even Ryan wants one. Now that we talked about the amazing pregnancy pillow, I want to show you guys some little clips of the room at night when we have the projector set up with all the cozy vibes. So I'm going to cue those clips. Ta-da!
I know that we're young, baby, you are the one. Baby, you are the one. You are not like the rest.
Welcome back. Just wanted to do a quick little check-in for the end of the video. If you're still here at this point, thank you so much for watching. Maybe drop a little house emoji in the comments letting me know that you got to this point. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love bedroom tours, so I was really excited to film my own. I'd love to know what other minimalist content you guys would like to see from me. I love sharing that aspect of my life with you guys. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my community here on YouTube. And with that, I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys!